Hi, my name is Nelson David Rufus, and I have secured All India 5th rank in GATE 2013 for the paper of Mechanical Engineering. About the GATE paper this year. The GATE paper, the difficulty level was similar to last year's. In terms of questions, there were very few questions which required tedious calculations, so you could manage your time well. There were few questions which required conceptual understanding, but there were many questions which required basic application. So, in terms of difficulty level, it was very similar to last year's, but easier as compared to say 2009 or 2008 paper. About my attempt in the paper, it is very important that you know that you should attempt those questions which will fetch you the most marks with minimum time spent. So you go for the easier questions first. In my case, I started off with attempting the general aptitude part of the paper because I've always found it easy. There were some occasions where I got stuck in some questions, but it is very important that you don't spend too much time on those questions. You simply move on, and you come back later if you have time left. Overall, I think I was reasonably confident while appearing for the paper. My performance in the target test series, the mock test, had shown gradual improvement. I attempted around 89 marks worth of questions, and I got a score of 83.67. Top 100 rank, but AIR 5 was a pleasant surprise. My strategy, actually, I have graduated a long time back, and I've been working in the industry for around 4.5 years. I quit my job and I got relieved in the end of November last year. So I had around 2.5 months of uninterrupted study time for GATE. But at the risk of contradicting my own actions, I would recommend that the best way to study for the GATE is to stagger your entire syllabus over a long period of time, so that you understand concepts better. In terms of books or study material, I would say that although there is a definite syllabus, an official syllabus is released for GATE, it is very difficult to know for certain which subjects or which topics are important. So I recommend that you review previous year's papers to identify the important subjects or important topics. Once you've covered the entire syllabus from the point of view of previous year's papers, you can go deep by referring to standard textbooks. But the first priority is finish your previous year's papers, and then you can go into finer details. I had enrolled for Gateforum's target package, which is basically a weekly paper-based mock test. It is conducted on an all India level, so it shows your performance compared to the performance of students appearing from all over India. So it was extremely beneficial for me because it helped me streamline my preparation. It indicated how prepared I was for the exam. The test series starts somewhere in the month of October. So every week when you attend these tests, you know how much you prepared, what are your weak areas, and how your standing is compared to other students from within the entire subject range. Where the reporting of the test scores of target is exceptionally good. They do a very detailed analysis of how you fared compared to other students, compared to your previous attempts, and also they also bifurcate your performance subject-wise, so you can identify which are your weak areas and work accordingly. Suggestions and tips for aspiring GATE appearance. I would say, firstly, the most important part is start early, stagger the entire syllabus over a long period of time. It will help you to internalize concepts. Instead of cramming in the last couple of months, it's better if you study it over a long period of time so you can be confident for the final exam. Secondly, I would recommend that while starting, you positively review previous year's papers. You get a very clear understanding of what is required, which subjects are important, which ideas are important. So that is a very important step. Thirdly, do not skip entire subjects, because if you're running out of time, at least study all subjects from the point of view of previous year's papers, because it may be possible that you studied subject A, skipped subject B, but it might just happen that in the final exam there will be a very difficult question from A and a very easy one from B. So do not skip entire subjects. At least go over the entire subject once. Finally, I would say that everything, the entire performance, the entire result of months of preparation boils down to 3 hours. So do your best on the day of the exam, because all your effort spent over many months together is simply determined by how well you do in those 3 hours. If you find a question that is difficult, don't get upset. Simply skip and move on to the next one. Because remember that if you are finding the paper difficult, probably the other students are too. So in the end, since performance is relative, it's okay. You'll be fine as long as you do well on the day of the exam. I have immensely benefited from Gateforum by enrolling from their target package, because it helped me to plan my preparation for the exam. For students who require additional coaching, there are other packages like intensive classroom programs, like distance learning programs, or the online e-gate program. So students can make the best use of it. Thank you.